imagination is going to create, or it's going to increase your discomfort, right? But it can also create comfort, and it can also decrease your discomfort. You can turn the dial up or down. It really is one of those things where life is actually what you make it. You can really destroy your own life through your own imagination. However sad that is to say, and people do that. They stress and they worry about the future instead of thinking, the future can be bright if I make the steps to happen. A lot of the time it's simplifying stuff, simplifying not only the things that you're doing, the things that you're thinking about in the moment, but also the things that you're progressing towards in life, especially those first few steps. I have to go back to that quote again from Seneca, and he says that he who suffers before it's necessary suffers more than is necessary. It's just truth in a bag. That is a big truth bomb. And it's a reminder to really stay in the present, to stay in reality more than anything else, right? Not to be dealing with things before they happen. I'm all for making contingency plans, right? For thinking about things and thinking if this happens or that happens. I'm all for, in some situations, looking at the worst case scenario. But I always look at the worst case scenario from the perspective of what's the worst thing that can happen to me in this situation, right? What's the worst thing that can happen to me if I stop drinking alcohol, right? I'm going to miss it, right? That's the worst thing that's going to happen. Nothing more than that. And if I deal with things, what's the best thing that can happen? And there's a lot of those best things that can happen. So anyway, deal with the things that are there in front of you. Think about what you control and what you don't control, and deal with the things that you control. And with the things that you don't control, and deal with your response to those things, because you do control that. Imagination is going to create, or it's going to increase your discomfort, right? But it can also create comfort, and it can also decrease your discomfort. You can turn the dial up or down. As I said, take things step by step, move forward, simple steps, reduce things down. Reduce the fear down by reducing the steps down. Take the next positive step that you can take, move forwards, then take the next positive step and move forwards. That's the way we do things. It's the way I teach people is in a really fact-based, fear-reducing, not fear-inducing. And we're moving towards getting away from alcohol in a very, very positive way. And one of the biggest lessons I can teach you is that all fear is future-based. People never fear about yesterday. Oh, I fear what might happen yesterday, or I fear about the things that did happen yesterday. How is that? Most fear is based on the things that you think are going to happen, the things that you fear are going to happen in your life. All future-based. And think about how many of those things will actually come about. All in your imagination, right? Take care. Onwards and upwards.